Come on, guys. If you want to be successful in real estate, why don't you just replicate what the big guns are doing? Chris Stafford here, 30 plus year listing agent, also the founder of the Listing Collective. If you want more information, hit the link down below. If you want my free book, Massive Abundance, How to Create Passion, Purpose, and Prosperity in your life, hit me up. I just put book down in the comments below. But listen, here's the deal. I have been coaching real estate agents for over 10 years. And what I know for a fact, and you can ask any real estate coach this, is that the top real estate agents, especially the top listing agents, they have a very structured day. They're not willy-nilly just sort of stumbling through the day trying to figure out what's going on. The top listing agents are the ones that really have a strong morning routine. And that is essential to be a top listing agent. I know there's a lot of talk online about routines and morning routines and what's good and what's not, but that's one of the things we talk about in the Listing Collective, is how can we customize a morning routine that works for you specifically, not just some generic, oh, between 8 and 9 you gotta do this, and 9, 10 you gotta do this, blah, blah, blah. You know, we can customize something that absolutely works for you, but that morning routine has to include addressing your health and body and mindset. Your mindset and your body are the two most important things. I just had a coaching call this morning with one of our top agents, and making tons of money every single year. I mean, she's over 7 figures. And what's most important to her is getting up and making sure that she meditates and exercises first thing in the morning. She's running a multi-million-dollar business, and she told me, she said, that is the most important thing. She said, if I didn't have those two things, exercising and meditating, to make my mind and my body strong, I wouldn't be able to get through the day. My day would be absolutely nuts, and I wouldn't be able to do it. So absolutely, that has got to be the number one component of your morning. And if you're not a morning person, do it at night, whatever it is. But you have to have that somewhere in your schedule. You have to block time. So the easiest thing to do, which is what I love to do, is block time in the morning for all the cool things that you know that other top listing agents are doing. Okay, so whether it is starting off, like for instance, what I'm doing is meditate first thing in the morning. I do my yoga, I do stretches, and then I do my journal and affirmations, and then I go to work out. And then I work out, and it's either swimming one day, gym the next day, come back, have a healthy breakfast, and then I start my prospecting. And my prospecting is blocked out in my calendar. At that time is sacrosanct. When you're doing block time, and if you're really serious about being successful, that means blocking out time in your calendar every single day, Monday through Friday, and nothing can change that, okay? I don't care. Listing appointments, reschedule them. Dentist appointments, reschedule them. Kids' appointments with teachers, reschedule them. You have to take this seriously and block time. And that is really the most important thing. I am working on this every single day, and I can tell you the top real estate agents take their health, their mindset, and their prospecting super serious, all right? I know one guy, for instance, that he doesn't like a morning routine. He likes to work until midnight, if you can believe that. There's no way in hell that I would be able to work until midnight or 1 o'clock. And so that's one of the things that we have to do, is we have to figure out what is going to be the best thing for you personally, okay? And figure out, like my one client, she's on fire. She works out after the kids go to bed, and she's on fire till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to do? You have to do this. Okay, so I don't know if you're a morning person or an evening person, but have some kind of block time for your health, for your mind, and for your prospecting. And your prospecting should be 3 things that you're working on. So like me personally, I'm working on my sphere of influence, not just even doing my sphere of influence, but building my sphere of influence in my listing business, because I still sell in San Francisco. in addition to coaching. And then I work on probates, which has been really lucrative for me. And we can certainly talk about that more if you're interested. We really hit probates hard in the Listing Collective. Hit the link down below. And then do expired listings. Have 3 sources of listings, okay? Excuse me, super, super important that you're doing this every single day. Be accountable to somebody. That's the other thing that's super important. We in the Listing Collective are accountable to everybody, and it's super important that you are accountable to somebody. If you don't want to hire me as your listing coach, get somebody else. Find another coach. Find another real estate agent in your office. Find a real estate agent in a different office. Being accountable is probably the most significant thing that you can do to really improve your results, motivate you, incent you, because I think it's really important that you have to be accountable to somebody else. In my life, I'm accountable to my financial coach. I'm accountable to my spiritual coach, my business coach. I have a coach for everything, my physical coach. I have an accountability partner and accountability coach for everything in my life, because I know I can use a coach and I can use an accountability partner to cut my learning curve, get results faster, and not have to think about things that are not in my wheelhouse. If they're not in my wheelhouse, I'm going to hire professionals to help me do that. So that is really super important. Lastly, as I've mentioned, get a coach. I mean, all the successful multi-millionaire listing agents that I have met have a coach. I have a coach. I've been listing and selling in San Francisco for over 30 years. I still have a business coach that I account to every single week, that I can run to for advice. Somebody that is making way more money than me, and they are giving me really amazing advice. Get a coach, get an accountability partner in every single aspect of your life. These are the things that successful real estate agents, successful listing agents are doing. And if you think that this is total BS, my guess is that you're not making over $100,000 a year. In deference to you, I'm telling you, this is probably the easiest and the greatest thing that you can do is take care of your health and mind. Develop a morning routine, something that's rock solid using block time. Get an accountability partner that you have in your life for everything, and then hire a coach. These are all the things that I think are critical to get you to be a top producing listing agent. If you want to learn more, again, hit the link down below, and I'd be more than happy to jump on a call with you and talk to you about what this looks like and see if you're a good fit for the Listing Collective. If you want my book, Massive Abundance, just put book down in the comments below, and I'll make sure that I send that off to you. Otherwise, make it a great day, guys. I can't wait to talk to you soon.